Alright, in this video I'm going to talk real briefly about the distributive property. Now in algebra, the distributive property is a very fundamental property that you're going to be using over and over again. So let me go ahead and write down a sample problem real quick. Alright, there we have 5 times x plus 2. Now the distributive property is going to help us solve these types of problems. And to solve this problem, what I do is I take the number that's outside of the parentheses and I multiply it by each of the elements inside of the parentheses. So I take the 5 and I multiply it by the x. And this gives me 5x. I then take the 5 and multiply it by the 2. I drop the plus sign. 5 times 2 is 10. And that's going to be the answer to 5 times x plus 2. It's going to be 5x plus 10. Now, the question is why does this work? And I believe it's important to understand why these different concepts work. So let me very briefly explain why the distributive property works. Let's go right down here. In arithmetic, you learn that multiplication is simplified addition. Let me tell you what I mean by that. If I have 5 times 3, in arithmetic, you simply learn that 5 times 3 is 3 added to itself 5 times. So that's going to be 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. And of course that's going to equal 15. So again, in arithmetic you simply learn that multiplication is repeated addition. 5 times 3 is 3 added to itself 5 times. In algebra nothing changes. When I have this problem up here and I have 5 times x plus 2, that's going to be x plus 2 added to itself 5 times. Just like the 3 was added to itself 5 times here. Here it's going to be the x plus 2 added 5 times. So we're going to have x plus 2 plus x plus 2 plus x plus 2 plus x plus 2 plus x plus 2. Again, 5 times x plus 2 is simply x plus 2 added to itself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Now if I add these up, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 x's plus, here's a 2, plus 2 is 4, plus 2 is 6, plus 2 is 8, plus 2 is 10. It's going to be 5x plus 10. And you can see that this answer is exactly the same as the answer we got through distributive property. So again, the distributive property is simply a shortcut to doing this. I mean, yeah, I could just say 5 times x plus 2 is x plus 2 added to itself 5 times. And, carry it out and do all that work. Or I could just say 5 times the x is 5x plus 5 times the 2 is 10. Get the same answer. This just kind of explains why it works. All right, thank you.